Every year, more people are reconsidering the amount of meat they consume, choosing instead to implement healthy meat substitutes into their diets. In fact, research shows that the global plant-based protein industry may reach 16.3 billion by the year 2026 if it keeps growing at this rate. With skyrocketing meat prices and science that indicates that consuming a high level of meat may actually be unhealthy, more people are choosing a meat-free diet. In addition, with the enormous meat ranches producing massive amounts of methane and depleting resources that could be used for human consumption, it's just another reason that people are taking another look at meat substitutes for their dietary needs. However, one thing to keep in mind if you're considering eliminating meat from your diet is that you must ensure you're still receiving enough protein in your diet in order to stay healthy. Protein is every bit as important as vitamins, carbohydrates, and regular exercise when it comes to your overall health. You see, protein helps build and repair body tissues such as bone, blood, skin, and muscles. Proteins also help increase overall muscle mass and strength. In addition, they can help boost your metabolism so you can burn more fat. A scientific study even showed that a high protein diet helped lower blood pressure, bad cholesterol, and triglycerides. Protein also helps you feel fuller with less food, which is great for weight maintenance or loss. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the top meat substitutes. This will help you decide if using meat substitutions is a good fit for you. Important note before we begin, when choosing a meatless product, carefully check the ingredients and the nutrition label. You want to make sure it isn't loaded with unhealthy fats and salts or are over-processed. Look at the number of ingredients as well. The more ingredients there are, the more highly processed the product is. Look for sodium and added sugar. Fruit sugar is a natural form that is better for you. Not all products even contain enough protein to satisfy the daily recommended amount, so always read the labels. Some meat substitutes will contain added vitamins and nutrients that may be lacking in a typical vegetarian diet, like iron, zinc, and vitamin B12. In fact, only a few plant-based foods contain all 9 of the essential amino acids needed. These are called complete proteins. Soy, buckwheat, and quinoa are among the few plants that are complete proteins. So be sure to eat a variety of plant-based foods in order to get all of your essential amino acids. Today, I'll give you just a couple of meat substitutes that you may not have heard of before to get you started on the meatless trail. Let's get started. Jackfruit, a native of India, mimics the texture of pulled pork if it's harvested just before it's ripe. It's got a slightly sweet flavor, but with seasoning, can fool the mouth into thinking it's meat. Jackfruit is high in fiber, magnesium, B6, and antioxidants. It's also fairly low in carbohydrates. 1 cup of jackfruit contains 157 calories, 2.5 grams of fiber, 739 milligrams of potassium, and 2.8 grams of protein. It's not a complete protein though, so pair it with a legume or grain for a healthier meal. Tempeh is made from the versatile soybean. It's a traditional Indonesian food made from fermenting the whole beans. Like cheese, tempeh uses the action of special bacteria to break down some of the bean's proteins and make them more easily digestible by human beings. Tempeh has a drier texture with around 20% protein and is high in fiber, which makes it ideal for a meat substitute. Various grains and other beans can also be incorporated with the tempeh to give it a heartier flavor and texture. It does have a subtle tangy flavor with a nutty aftertaste, so tempeh isn't for everyone. You can grill, fry, saute, or bake it, and try it in a lettuce wrap or grain bowl. It's really good as a barbecue meat substitute. The fact that tempeh is fermented also helps maintain a healthy gut bacteria environment, like eating yogurt. It's also high in calcium and antioxidants, and its high manganese content may help regulate blood sugar. It's usually low in sodium as well. Since it's so high in fiber, you need to incorporate it into your diet more slowly to avoid bloating and gas. 1 cup of tempeh usually contains about 319 calories, 34 grams of protein, 18 grams of fat, 184 milligrams of calcium, 4.5 milligrams of iron, and is a good source of magnesium and vitamin B6. Check the nutrition label with tempeh. If it's had grain added, people with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity should avoid that variety and look for another preparation. It's also not for those with soy allergies, of course. It's great for a dairy-free or lactose-intolerant diet because of the added calcium. Although these are just a couple of meatless starting points, there are many more out there to consider if you feel like you're ready to start down the meatless path. There will be more vegan-style videos to come in the future. So subscribe to this channel to be sure that you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Hit that thumbs up. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.